Welcome to another episode of No Objective Gaming. This is episode 18, and I'm Aaron, and we've got today...
Fred Durst.
Fred Durst.
I got that backwards hat.
Yeah.
I'll stay fitted. No era committed. Durst, mate.
Yeah. All that new metal this morning.
Yeah.
It was so good, dude.
Come on.
Fuck this shit up. So good, man.
I love the part where he's like, John Lotto, take him to the Matthews Bridge.
Yeah.
So good. Fuck, leave us alone with our Limp Bizkit for too long and we just turn into dickheads.
Yeah. We just turn into Fred Durst.
Yeah. Just the Durstmeister General.
It was so bad.
Oh,
dude.
All right, what have you been doing?
Oh, man.
You've had a fucking sick week.
I have been bashing Zelda Breath of the Wild.
You have been. You've been telling me all about it.
Yes. So that's what I did. I was playing up till real late at night and then waking up real early, and I'm pretty stuffed right now. Like, because I had a late night last night again.
Yeah.
What else have I been playing? I've been playing no Diablo this week.
Ooh,
nothing, mate.
Dude, your fucking Miz is gonna slap you on the wrist for that one, mate.
She's gonna take us out of her list, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna be like, look, you guys don't even care. What are you, fucking like scrubs?
Faggots.
Diablo scrubs, mate.
Yeah, and I actually went back and started playing the original Legend of Zelda on the NES. And you saw that last night.
I did. I was disappointed, like a father when he finds out that his son plays Zelda for the first time. And just like, what are you doing? It's not like, show me who to shoot. What gun do you use?
I was shooting with that sword, man. Like, if you swing it down, another sword comes out. If you got full health. Yeah, so it's like a magical sword, dude. So.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So I was doing that, playing that heaps, dude. And I actually got through a couple of dungeons last night after you guys left, and I was sitting
you kept playing?
Kept playing with
Dude.
Shane, man. Like, me and Shane were just sitting there. He was reading Dungeons & Dragons, the handbook.
Oh, my God.
And
you guys are crazy.
Dude, it was like getting on like 132.
So we're going to do a D&D stream soon.
Dude, I would love to. And these guys that he's met up with, they're like D&D mad.
It's like when you meet up with your sweet speed dealer, mate. You're like, oh, you got a fucking character yet? You got a fucking character, bro.
Yeah.
What are you playing? A fucking mage? Paladin? What is it? What do you want?
Yeah, we're something. But I don't know. I'm keen to give it a go. I'm really keen. And she's a DM, this chick, right?
Oh, yeah.
And the guy the chick, it's actually the dude that's his wife, actually.
Mate, fucking who
I'm going to spit it out, all right? Spit it out.
Yeah. It's the
dude,
wife of the dude that, his wife who got married to a horse.
And then banged it. No.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, anyway, this dude, whose wife this is, he actually is the fill-in drummer for Motley Crue when they come over to Australia.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
Holy crap. Sounds like the toughest cunt ever.
I think he's drummer or either guitarist, but I'm pretty sure 100%, 80% he's drummer. But yeah, anyway.
Dude.
So there was all these metalheads there.
What a legend.
And Shane was saying, he's like, dude, I thought it was going to be drinking games because they're saying, we've got a spot for you for the games, come over. And he's like, I don't drink anymore, but I'll come anyway, hang out. He gets there, there was not one drop of alcohol there.
Oh, edgelord.
And they're all just playing board games.
And sounds like my fucking kind of party, mate.
Dude, it would have been sick. And he said his wife, this is the one that's D&D mad.
Oh, is this where he went last night?
This is where he went last night.
Fair enough, yeah.
She was just spraying off. She's like, I'm a great DM. She's like, I've been doing it for years. I do it over...
Is that like nerd bragging?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if I was like, oh, dude, I'm fucking so good at Overwatch, mate. This, like, you can't even keep up with me.
Just jerking yourself off. Yeah, but anyway. She reckons that she's keen to get us into it. And she'll be...
For sure.
Spraying it off, man. And she's like, I actually help people get into their character roles. Like,
well, you got to tell Shane to be like, all right, she's got to come over here. We'll set up the webcam.
Yeah.
We'll set up a few webcams.
And apparently she does it all over Skype and all over everything. So they do the
Skype.
full ones on, like, have you seen them on Twitch before where they stream them and stuff like that? And
Of
they got
course
5
I have.
people's
I watch
webcams.
D&D on Twitch
Come on,
all
I
the
watched
time.
it a fair bit, but...
Fucking hell.
Because I'm so intrigued with this game.
I can hear it in your voice right now. You're way too intrigued about this.
And it was it. I was like, man, I'm set. I've got to do it.
All right, then.
I've been reading this Dungeons & Dragons
the reason why
Dragonlance
this would be
series.
good. The reason why this would be good if I did it as well, because I'd get right pissed off at all the weird rules that they have got. Like, I like board games. I love board games. I love tabletop games, but I'm not an RPG, like, just dice and character sheet RPG guy. So I would just be like, what? just wouldn't understand. I'd just get salty and shitty, and to be honest, like no one wants to fucking be around that. But,
come on, man. It'd be sick. Like you got to roll numbers and you got to be your character, man. It'd be sick.
You got to roll numbers.
It's like a tabletop, but it's just wicked, man. That's all it is, man. It's just the best.
It's not like a tabletop until it's like you actually have a board.
You make your own character and you make your own everything.
Oh, man.
You can even make a miniature of your own character and have it along with you.
Oh,
it'd be sick, wouldn't it? But
it's just
you reckon?
I don't know.
Nah, I reckon it'd be sick, dude.
Righto then.
Righto. But that's it. That's all I've been playing is them two games. This Zelda and more Zelda, and I'm loving it, man. And
I guess getting into gold and stuff like that, but
yeah,
getting ranks above. But there's strategies for it. That's what makes it like different, like not as good.
Oh, okay.
If you can game it, it's kind of just frustrating because it's not treated properly.
Yeah.
Like, so I solo queue the whole time and just struggle because solo queuing in that game, I don't know what it is, but it's just really difficult to actually go up in SR consistently. It's almost like every second game you win.
Okay.
So lots of win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Or you'll have a win streak, but then it'll be followed up by a loss streak.
Damn it, yeah.
Because you can't, as a solo queue, if you were really good, you can't carry a team.
Yep.
You can play a carry character, but a lot of the time it doesn't. Like, you've got to work way too hard. So,
Yep.
Just
checking out my computer. It's getting flogged. Yeah. That's all right.
So yeah, so I got my SR up a little bit. Still haven't gotten back to my season high. So you get like a season high, which is mine was like 1750. So I'm only still sitting in silver, which is just shit. But yeah, so played that. I played the new Walking Dead episode.
Nice.
Which was okay.
That's
it was
cool.
A bit disappointing.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, just not quite what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
And a little bit disappointing. So,
but Ollie was saying it's pretty good, wasn't it?
It's good. Yeah. It's good. It's just, I don't know. It's just not quite as good as I thought it would be.
Okay, yeah.
So, anyway, the episodes have been a bit lackluster.
Damn it.
This one was better, and I think the last episode of this is going to be like pretty unreal. Yeah. To be honest, I think it's going to be amazing. But hopefully, it will redeem the whole thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, like I haven't been playing. I just don't stop playing Overwatch.
Dude,
really,
you're gonna be the Overwatch king soon.
Every fucking like time I'm on my computer, I'm like, oh, just a couple of games of Overwatch.
See, I want to be doing that with Final Fantasy 15. Like this expansion comes out in 5 weeks now, man.
Oh yeah,
5 weeks, and I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna be through Heaven's Ward by the time the expansion comes out. I know it.
So because you got DLC to go through now.
Yeah,
don't you?
so I'm still getting through the other quest of A Realm Reborn. Like you got all this extra patches that added hours and hours.
Whenever you talk about this, I always get confused between that and you playing Final Fantasy 14.
I'm playing 14. I meant to say not 15. Did I say 15? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you said 15.
Scrap that.
And I was like
14, 15.
Yeah, 'cause you finished 15.
15. I am just gonna wait for the next DLC. But they do put a lot of stuff in with patches. Like they put this new weapon in the other week just in a patch. Like it's like crazy. A living game. Like it's insane.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
It's weird that they've done this for just a standard single player game.
Yeah.
Like what the hell? This is like MMO worthy. But apparently Square Enix is at an all-time high with their sales at the moment.
So what that means is you've got 5 weeks to get Overwatch. You got 5 weeks before you need to find out whether Overwatch is your thing. You just got to get on. Use Shane's account.
I will.
Go on and do it.
Okay, I'll have to use.
Go and do it. I just want to be like, all right, dude. If you like it, then you can be like, all right, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
that's fine. But otherwise, I just won't bother you anymore. I won't be like, hey man, you should get that game. Yeah. I'll just leave you alone. Well, no, it's okay. I get you don't like it.
Yeah, okay.
I just need to know because if I can group queue with you, so like duo queue, just you and me. Dude, we'll fucking kick ass.
All right, what would you pick? Would you be tank?
I'm always a fucking Zenyatta, man.
What is Zenyatta?
Zenyatta, mate. Okay, so he's a healer.
Yeah.
Well, support. Right? Okay. So support is like the group of healers, but there's also non-healers in there.
Okay.
There's 5 support characters.
And he's...
One of them does no healing at all.
Okay.
But he is like, he has a heal orb. So I'll throw like you can attach it to someone. As long as they stay in your line of sight, it stays on them. But he also has a Discord orb, which is because he's like a monk sort of thing.
Okay.
And like Harmony in Discord. Harmony orb is the healing orb. Discord
is the damage orb.
Or is the damage orb. So it boosts the damage that it sits on an enemy, and it boosts the damage that character receives.
Because is that the one that's always pulling his fingers out and doing this and stuff? I've seen you do that one with this guy. He's always
That's
Zenyatta.
Yeah,
okay,
Zenyatta.
so
and he's like, whoosh,
I was watching your stream one time, and that's what I saw, and I'm like, what the frick
dude,
is this?
They got the animations in that game. Like Blizzard is, I absolutely love them and their game and all their games at the moment. It's unreal. Like just the quality of animations that those characters have.
Yeah.
We'll do a show on it maybe soon about feelings on that game and other competitive games.
Yeah, but definitely. And
he's like a good sort of healing support, but he's like a secondary healer. So you know how in games you might be like, it's a hybrid healer, a healer that does some healing, but also can do like quite a lot of damage and contribute significantly to killing people.
Okay.
So I put Discord orb on someone, and I can actually I fuck people up, man. Anyway, like you have. Generally the game's worked out by like backline, midsection, and then tanks.
Okay, yeah.
So if you're in the backline, people can like still jump over the whole lot to try and get you, but he's actually pretty like proficient at killing them himself. And it's awesome when you do. You just throw these fucking balls right in their face, and you just
all them salty balls,
dangle the balls on their fucking lips, mate, and they're just they just hate it.
And they say baby.
Oh, I just reckon they get so salty because no one wants to get killed by a healer.
Hell no.
But when you do,
that means you're bad. Dude.
Oh, dude, it's so fun. I fucking wreck people with him. Anyway, but you could play Mercy. See, Mercy is like she has the ability to fight, but it's garbage. So you would just be able to all you do is run around and keep flying to different people and hold this like staff that heals them.
Yep.
And then left click is heal, right click is like damage boost. So you can actually like turn it on for them and boost their damage.
Oh, sweet.
She's unreal, but she's just I don't know what it is. I just don't quite like her. It's not that fun.
Yep.
It is if I was good at it, I would do it because it's the most epic healing in the game. So she is if Zenyatta is like kind of the weakest healer, she's the strongest.
Okay.
Because, and they balance it out by giving him lots of damage.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, that's cool, man. Like,
give it a go.
One day
install it.
I may...
No, you're going to install it tonight, and then we're going to have to see one night during the week, we might have to have a game.
All right, I'll steal my brother-in-law's account.
That's right. We'll see.
Yes.
Okay.
So, remember, please leave us a review on iTunes. Even if you don't even listen to us on iTunes and you listen to us through YouTube, just jump over and just make an account. And we'll read your review on the show, and you'll go on the pool for a giveaway that we're going to have.
Yeah, we're trying to produce a shirt at the moment.
And we just got to get our asses into gear, mate. It's just been too busy at the moment, man.
Yeah.
Freaking hell. But yes, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook at No Objective Gaming, Twitter at No Objective Game, Twitch at No Objective Gaming AU, where you can watch this episode live, and all other streaming things when we're doing through the week. We're playing every game on here.
Yeah, please give us a follow on there.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Subscribe on YouTube as well.
Oh, definitely, at No Objective Gaming. And we've got an Instagram you can follow us, and I just remind people about the show and ask some questions about what we should play. So, and that is Instagram, No Objective Gaming.
Yeah.
Good.
Yes. It's really important you follow us if you
like us.
If you track us down on Twitch or subscribe or find us on YouTube, just hit the subscribe. It really helps. And we don't really mind. Like, you don't have to watch us every time, but you never know. We're just two chilled dudes.
Exactly.
You might like what we're doing right now.
And if you want to chat to us and you want to get to know us a bit more, you can join our Discord channel.
Oi.
So we've got our links on our social media accounts. And if you're watching us live on Twitch right now, you can just go down to the bottom and click the Discord banner, and it'll just join you into our group. So,
so
do that.
We're in the process of getting a proper link.
Yes, so it just got to figure out how it is.
It's a freaky code. It's just we'll have that in. It basically sits in all of our descriptions of videos and podcasts. So all good.
So what do we play this week on Retro Games Don't
Oh
Share?
no! So my dreams came true, only to be shattered
because I just went, we're playing it. don't care what you guys say.
That's right. We became the Hulk Hogan, the Chris Benoit, killed his family, the Stings, the friggin' Alibaba.
Alibaba.
Oh, you're Alibaba.
Yeah.
I was the Black Ninja.
The Black
Who the
Ninja.
fuck is the Black Ninja? It's just so weird.
So, let everyone know, we played WCW versus NWO World Tour on
that's
Nintendo
right.
64.
Oh, it was...
Like, when we first played it, we jumped in and
Yeah,
we're like,
it
this
was
is actually pretty
this
cool.
is
And we're like, yeah,
hilarious.
this is awesome. And then we didn't know how to pin. We didn't know how to win a match.
Yeah.
You know, we only cheesed one match where we pulled one guy out of the ring and he just
Yeah.
followed Jordan around on the floor.
The first game we played against each other,
Yes.
that was just like...
We did 5 minutes and it was like,
We
draw.
couldn't get... You couldn't get out. You couldn't figure out how to get back in the ring.
That's right, yeah. So I was stuck on the floor.
Yeah, so you just... That was kind of shit because I didn't even try to stop you from getting back in. I was like, no, it's not fair if you can't get back
It was so bad.
in. So definitely never to be played again.
No.
As it slowly became obvious that we really sucked at that game. And whether or not, like, I don't want to blame us because there was a lot of fucking things wrong with it.
Oh, dude.
It was just silly.
It was so bad.
But, like, oh my God.
Look at that.
Look at
It was
that
like, what are we doing? Look at that abs on that
Look at
dude.
that sweet Goldberg. Fuck yeah. Goldberg.
We just needed a photo and we just went, let's do that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Looks
big
good.
goal.
There you
Look
go.
at that, those awesome abs.
So, but it's tickled our prostate, and now we really want to play Just Bring It. So we might do that soon.
That'd be awesome if we
Keep
played
an eye out
Just
for that.
Bring It.
Just Bring It on PS2. It gave us a little bit of a look at the faces on that. Fucking hell, man!
Holy crap,
That
man.
just looks ridiculous.
Hulk Hogan.
How is that Hulk Hogan? That's what I want to know.
Dude, it was so awesome.
Yeah, and we were so look at you just run off there.
Yeah.
You fucking Alibaba in the green
Yeah.
short. You're like,
Oh, look
so-
at us
it's
trying to
just
do the
so-
people's elbow. Like,
Oh, it's just so crap.
Oh,
and then,
lackluster.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Oh, so,
We're garbage,
And
man.
then you just started kicking his ass.
But
So-
we didn't know how to pin, so we definitely played this retro game shit.
Oh yeah, this
That-
was really done terribly.
This was done real bad.
We've got there's a few games that I've ordered. I put up on Facebook that I've ordered Time Splitters, so we were going to be doing that whenever that arrives.
Well,
I've gotta-
I did see you put that up.
I've
and-
got to
yeah.
I've got to make sure it does arrive first of all, and hopefully soon. And when it does, mate, it's happening. That game is
Yeah.
a fucking classic.
All right, and that'll be fun. That'll be a fun stream.
Oh God, yeah.
That'll be definitely good. And
Yeah.
it won't be as bad because I think we kind of know what we're doing.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know what I'm doing, so I'll be able to help you out.
You can say press this button.
Yeah,
because
yeah, easy.
I had never played this wrestling game. It was just sitting there in my
No.
collection. I don't know where I gathered it from.
Someone gave it to you.
Maybe
and you
from
were like,
my wife's family or something like that.
yeah, and you were like, "This is just bad."
It was so bad.
I was so excited too, so disappointed that it just ended
Oh.
up being really difficult,
Yep.
and it was just, God, so clunky.
Oh,
So just bring it next time.
just bring it.
Just bring it. But next week we'll
I'll-
have to see what whether we have Time Splitters or we might do another
Yeah.
poll.
Or we might put it up. Be fun. And
Put it up.
what is what's this next part?
Confession from a weeaboo.
I got
Confession, man.
I've got one confession this week to make from my weebiness, right?
All right.
And
yeah.
like I was just searching around the web, like I do. I just look
Oh,
around, and
Watashi wa
and I
Sorry, I do that every time.
Yes,
and
yes.
you just fucking lose
and
your
I'm like,
shit.
oh come on, all right,
Yeah, you're like get some new material, you
yeah,
dickhead.
learn some more Japanese.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't want to. You got your own fucking
all right,
textbook.
I got my textbooks on there. Okay, so I was looking at this man, and I was just sitting. I'm like, man, I wish I was a child in Japan right now, because McDonald's has Dragon Ball Super toys coming to McDonald's Happy Meals.
Oh, look at that.
And like, look at this, man. Look at this. This is Goku doing a Kamehameha.
Oh.
Oh man,
There's
like
Trunks and Vegeta.
Yeah.
Why do they have blue hair?
that's super. That's their new season. So they
Oh.
got like another level above. Like
and who's that goat? It looks like Goten.
it looks like it, but it might even be. Oh, I don't know who.
That,
it
who?
is.
Yeah, is that even Goku? You reckon?
Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue. But here it is. Look, it's like it's all the stuff and like, oh, it just looks so cool.
Dude, it's just a
Happy
15-second fucking ad.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, the hair! Oh my god!
Oh man, we should
Oh,
definitely put this up
Jesus.
on the stream because they need to see this.
All right, go
Yeah,
back to the beginning and
we'll go
pause
back.
it. We'll chuck, man, you've got to see this.
Yeah, you've got. Oh, we'll just do it here. Start from. Oh crap. Right from here. Look at that.
Whoa, yeah, look at these kids. They're so like...
And how wicked. Look at that. Unreal.
Oh, yeah. Look, so you say like weeb related, man. Like that looks fucking sick.
That definitely looks...
Dragon Ball Z
it looks cool.
was king. So.
So that was it. That's all I've done because I've been playing too much Zelda. And that's not too weeby. Like,
No.
No.
That's a little bit, but like, dude, Dragon Ball Z was incredibly westernized here, so it's not even...
Yeah. Definitely. Like, it was good.
You're losing your weeb touch, mate.
I just haven't had enough time to play other games.
We might have to... Next week, we might have to swap that segment out for something else I've been thinking about, but I'll
okay. All right. Save it for later.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to get into new games, mate.
New games.
New games.
What was new?
What was new out this week? Sweet F all, mate. Like, there's not much, man. Like, there's Puyo Tetris, man. This is like the one that came out on Switch, dude. It's another Tetris game.
Oh, yeah. That's what fucking Switch needs.
Another Tetris game.
I was reading some interesting stuff on through my Facebook feed that was like saying how this is like the best Nintendo's ever done with a console, and they're doing...
They've done good with a console. Not with games, I think.
Yeah,
it's like
it was a really pro Switch article, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
so it was like, oh, you know what? It's just like they've just had an absolute blinder this year. So for I can't think of the words they actually used. But,
yeah, whatever. Just sucking them off.
Oh, I was like, are you serious?
See, look at this, man. Like, is there anything you would like to play on here?
Oh, it's the new Harvest Moon game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, cool. Oh, yeah.
Fuck, man, I remember that shit. No, NBA Playgrounds.
Yeah. No.
No.
And it's just crap.
No.
Butcher, whatever the hell that is.
No.
Pixel art 2D shooter?
No.
Like Doom?
No. None of those
The King
look
of
good.
Fighters?
At least Switch has Minecraft now.
Yeah, well, that's true.
But
Okay.
like, seriously, don't play that unless you've got a computer. It is so good on computer.
Yeah, and it doesn't just hand you what to make. Like,
yeah.
on console, it's just like, want to make a chair, just press across and
Yeah,
just
and
press
it's
go.
clunky, and you have limits on shit.
Yeah, can't
like,
have too many animals.
Can't have too many animals.
We can't have a cat farm again.
Yeah, oh, dude, the cat farm was the fucking OG, mate.
The OG cat farm.
OG. That's what we should have called it. Original gangster.
And we had our own server and everything, dude. That was fun, man.
You did, but it's not like special.
No.
We just like put the server that the game comes with.
It was just good.
It was. Oh, our server was king, mate.
It was king, mate. Cat Kingdom.
Right. We were MLG Minecraft.
MLG.
If there is such a thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, after that, that's all it was for new games.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah, shit week.
Yeah.
Did we talk about Prey last week? We did talk
Yeah, we
about
did
Prey
talk
last
about
week.
Prey, yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder what the... Can you mind having a look at the reviews now? Seeing the reviews are done. I really want to... I just want to know.
What do you want? IMD?
No, Metacritic.
Metacritic.
We're here... we here at No Objective... I forgot the name of our show for a second there.
Yeah.
We want to be sure that we give the most objective view, which is a collection of other reviews.
So what do you want? You want the PlayStation version or the PC?
PC.
All right. Man.
PC. It doesn't... Look, it's 1% off.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. I can already see the score. 7.9.
Yeah.
And that's actually matched by the user score. How weird is that? That's not normal.
That doesn't happen.
That's like it's exact.
I don't know how I feel about it. Like, is
So
this enough to go buy it? Like,
No, not for me. Not for while I'm playing Overwatch all the time,
okay.
dude. All right, so just go down to maybe like ones I like. GameSpot, kind of usually pretty good. Just keep going down. Down.
Down.
Going down.
Oh,
IGN.
Whoa,
Oh, okay.
okay.
If the PC version of Prey hadn't become completely unplayable from crashes.
I heard about this. Yeah, they had game-breaking bugs, man.
Wow.
Like, they full on stuffed it.
Yeah, well, that's different. Not really what I would like. I wouldn't necessarily.
You wouldn't mark it down on bugs because they.
Oh,
be
sorry.
out?
Yeah, of course I would, because I would have done that for fucking.
I can't.
Mass Effect.
Yeah, Mass Effect got.
But okay, so
horrible.
maybe like the PS4 version.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Like I don't
who
mind.
cares?
So anyway,
Oz Gamers gave it 95. That's the best score so far. And whoever the hell you are, Oz Gamers.
yeah, dude, like you're the outlier. Hey, it's
Yeah.
interesting, isn't it? Like around 20 points above
Huge.
the other, the average.
I don't get it.
I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. You might like it. And again, like I really want to play it, but that was like I was so excited for it because I love Arcane Studios with Dishonored. They were great games, but I just don't know. You know, like that's disappointing that it. And what I watched of your footage, right? So I noticed a few things.
Not
me
being bad.
No, well, yeah that.
Yeah.
And
that.
and you're a cunt.
Yeah, it's bad.
It looked like the combat was a bit repetitive. So I was reading something that like there's only a few different types of enemies in the game. So there's a few, but there's also like
you got the mimics and you got them big bastards.
Yeah, but like there's only so many more, and apparently like the mimic thing gets a bit stale after a while.
I could see it getting stale.
And the glue gun was clunky as fuck.
It was crap.
Like I admit, like you weren't shooting quite as accurately as someone else on a controller would.
As an MLG Jordan over here.
No, I'm just doing two my own horn there, cunts.
Oh yeah.
But it was definitely like, oh yeah, you got to hit it a lot of times, but if you miss, it builds this thing that gets in your way.
Oh, okay.
Like you were doing it, and it would just
pile up on the ground.
And you're like, I've got to fucking get around this to fight this thing.
And if you don't hit the actual, it's just if you don't hit it, everything else gets screwed up.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. It was kind of weird to use too. It wasn't like a straight line. It had an arc.
Yep.
So it looked like it was frustrating to use, and
it probably is a great game, but I still think it was overhyped.
It was definitely. I don't think it was overhyped. No one I knew had talked about it.
Oh, okay,
because I saw it on Steam probably about at the beginning of the year.
Because I'm on Twitter a lot, right?
Okay.
And Twitter is spraying it.
Fair enough.
Because everyone was doing events for it, and everyone's like, "Oh, pray."
People love the new horror games. Horror games are like they're people love them, or they're sort of like meh. and I think as soon as there's one that looks new, sci-fi horror especially, because gamers are just obsessed with like nerdy sci-fi and horror and
like Dead Space went off.
Oh, dude! But Dead Space was like amazing.
Still good.
Yeah.
3 was. I still haven't played 3, but apparently it's not that good.
No, it's not as good.
All right. Well, Prey. Let us know if you like it.
Yeah, if you've heard enough about it, let us know. But otherwise, gaming news. All right. 11-year-old boy bought a copy of GTA 5 from GameStop this week. Excuse me, that doesn't say boy there.
Are
you assuming his gender?
Okay. He was I or whatever it is.
Yeah, Z. 11-year-old Z.
Yeah, okay. Little kid. His mum bought it for him. What a bad mother buying GTA for 11 years old. But I probably played GTA 3 at that age. So it's all good. Okay, so this kid was doing what every other guy does. He gets the manual, so excited. He's got this game, flicking through it. Finds his little bag, right? His mum picks it up and goes, "Oh, we should call the police. Let's call the police."
Yes.
It was meth. So, GameStop are now dealing meth. No.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, that's the end of GameStop. Hashtag fucking...
And they did have a photo of it. And there it is.
Hashtag Walter White. Hashtag
look
GameStop.
At that. There you go. There's Walter White's little...
It's not blue, though, man.
No,
it's not the sweet fucking blue...
It's that Mexican crap,
yeah,
man.
It's that cut stuff. It's all cut up.
Yeah.
Mixed with salt and shit.
But first of all, and like I was loving reading the comments down the bottom of this, and someone was just like, so why did the mum like buy this game for him? Another bad mother. That's what people say.
How old was the kid? 11.
11. Okay.
Yeah, I was playing some fucked up games when I was young.
I was too, but I think the gaming industry was not as known as it is now.
Look at how realistic those games are compared to what we were playing.
Yeah.
Like, I was playing Vice City as soon as it came out, so I was probably, 13 or 14?
I got to just say this story, right? It's funny. It just made me laugh, all right? So, like, my sister's ex-fiance, right?
Yep.
He's got, like, a little nephew.
Oh, no.
He's 12.
Yeah.
And they got him GTA 4, so number 4. And it's not that bad, but, he's up playing games late in the lounge room. And, Dad just goes, "Oh, I should go check on my son."
Oh, no.
Comes out in the lounge room, and here's his son jerking it to GTA 4.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What do you find? Is it like the titty bar in GTA 4?
Yeah. So he's just sitting there having a good old wank.
Oh, Christ. Oh, this little, like, tugging on his little pecker.
Oh, I just lost my mind when I heard that. I was just like, holy crap, what a funny dude.
To be 13 again. Trying to find any reason to pull your dick.
Oh, dude.
All right. Anyway.
All right, enough of that.
Yeah. Jesus.
Okay, So some information was released about the new Assassin's Creed game this week.
I saw this. Yeah, this looks cool.
It's going to be called Assassin's Creed Origins. It's going to be a prequel that will take place in Egypt. And the title's it's rumored that's coming out in fall 2017.
Oh, yeah. So before sort of like the October release. Because October's when Battlefield 1 came out last year.
And so they haven't got jack all right on it except for this photo.
Yeah, that's right. That's the photo I've seen.
And it's... What the hell? Like, okay, fair enough. It's still... Oh, well. Okay, I don't know about it, to be honest. Assassin's Creed.
Can anyone else see this photo?
No. I could put it up, I guess. All right, I'll do it for all the cool lads, mate. I'll do it. I'll do it for everyone else. Because you guys might want to see it. There.
Yeah, wow, cool, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get Egypt from that? It just says that.
I don't know. Yeah, see, people are just saying...
Didn't look too Egyptian in the background there.
Doesn't, does it? But it is, it's just...
I guess it's
Assassin's
kind of
Creed,
like
man.
the Nile.
Yeah.
It's probably where Jesus was.
Where Jesus
rode down the river. It's getting bad today, man.
I've got this for you, man.
I've got Gatorade in my bloodstream, mate. For so much sugar.
The Red Bull and been eating chocolate and
God,
all the stuff from the party last night.
Oh, mate.
All right, found this for you, Jordan. So I don't need to play Overwatch with you anymore, man.
Well, that's not nice.
Well,
but who's going to play with me?
These guys.
Who are these guys? They're not like guys.
Yeah, no.
Oh, look at this Mercy main. I will play Overwatch with you with a Mercy picture.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so people, women, and dudes are on here too, so we're going to say it's even. You can pay them to play Overwatch with you. And it starts at $6.77 per game.
Yep.
And all these girls and boys are here and see, I will play Overwatch with you. And her shirt says nerdy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I will play 5 games of any game mode. There you go.
That isn't competitive.
Yeah, no competitive.
Well, then you can fuck right off, mate. I'm not here for you. I'm here for fucking goddamn kicking ass and getting SR. I don't want to do this bullshit. I'm not here for you. Goddamn! I'll just play, quick match. No quick match.
So the
comp or get the fuck out.
Yeah. So the reason I found this was because some journalist on Kotaku was a woman journalist. She hired a couple of these girls, and she said they're pretty good. On average, they're about 90. They were winning about 98% of the time.
Yeah, but if they're only playing quick match, then they can fucking. Of course you're winning
exactly.
Because you're also on mic. So if you have coordination, it's 10 times easier.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry to burst there.
Here is the guy.
Oh, the one guy on here.
The one guy.
Except that
Lendro.
no one will play with him.
Oh, look at that, mate.
Because why?
He's even
Because why? Like, I don't.
He said he'll do quick played and arcade with a mic as well.
Why not competitive? Oh, they're doing it because they're actually like, I won't play competitive with you because you could be shit.
No, they apparently they're doing it is to train you. They're trainers and they'll help you and give you strats and stuff like that. And
my girl's dressed as Diva.
Yeah, like it's come on. Like this is
this is crazy, man.
This is nerdy guys escorts right here. Oh yeah, can you play Overwatch, man? Oh, shoot that gun. Shoot that gun.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, she said she'll play up to 10 quick matches with her.
Oh, fuck yeah. You can join the game with me. And then you just find out their real name and stalk them forever. Oh, man, dude. Just fucking make friends on there.
Like, it's easy, isn't it? You've got a couple of mates you play.
They're not mates. Dudes. Just dudes I just added. They're like, oh, they did well or I did well in a game. And like they add you because they're like, I want to fucking have friends in my list that are like actual good players. Because you want to like queue up with people who are good. Not just random gibbons on the internet. Yeah. Especially, I'm not going to pay some girl to play with me. I don't give a fuck if you are good or not. I'm not going to pay you.
No.
I'll learn on my own.
Piss off.
Yeah.
You're a slut. No.
That's slut shaming,
hey,
Aaron.
Sorry. All right,
the views of Aaron do not necessarily reject the views of No Dirty Gaming.
No.
Just a disclaimer.
They're just feeding on these men, I think. Like, this is exactly what they're doing on Twitch.
It's fine.
They do it on Twitch. There's women streamers on there that show a bit of cleavage and they get thousands of viewers.
The seeker of freedom in me just wants that to be a thing. I'm happy for those who want to pay for it to let it happen. However, from my gaming opinion is, why? Go away. Go and make friends. Go and meet women in real life. Anyway.
They can't.
No, that's probably half the problem.
All right, so there's been rumors. This is for you as well, Jordan.
Oh, mate. It's all about me this week.
That they're going to be doing a 1 year anniversary event.
It's not rumored, mate.
It is coming. It is coming. Okay, because they said that there's no timing details yet. So
yeah, because they don't know. Oh, dude. Cheers, Karma. You mad dog.
Oh, we got some.
Yeah, we need.
We need to be on here.
You need more beards in a podcast.
Yeah,
Without
definitely.
beards, how can you even speak about games? Anyway, so they have said in their they're doing something, but there's like lots of memes going around that there's usually like the patch day, so it's like World of Warcraft as well.
Yeah.
Tuesday patch day, because it's Monday there. Like whatever
even
it is.
Microsoft do it for Windows and stuff like that. It's patch day Tuesday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they're doing it, but they're saying like, oh, it's not technically the 1 year anniversary of Overwatch if you do it on a Tuesday. So you'll have Jeff Kaplan will have to decide what they're gonna do and.
Jeff Kaplan.
Hey, I know.
Look, you know all the names.
Dude, you want to know?
You're all over it.
If you go into my YouTube history, it's all
strats.
freaking Overwatch, everything, man. And like, I know all the names of some of the developers. I just got to. I'm like, if there was like a weeb version of Overwatch, you could have confessions of a over dick, or watch lord or something.
Well, I don't even know, man, but it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. That's right.
All right, so
There's so many
cool.
so many beards
so
of knowledge.
Gonna be a 1 year anniversary. Good on you.
Yeah, and it's so the biggest rumor coming out of it is new characters.
Yeah.
Well, a new character, possibly.
New skins, and there'll be event skins.
Yeah, new skins. And
it'll be exactly like World of Warcraft's events. That's what it's going to be.
Do they have anniversaries in World of
Oh,
Warcraft?
yeah, they do. They have like full-on seasonal events too, and like they have Halloween events. They have everything.
Yeah, that's what this is like too. There was a Christmas one, and the Zenyatta skin for the Christmas one is unreal. It's like the Nutcracker.
Oh, you're kidding.
The old Nutcracker.
Yeah.
It looks like that. He's got nuts. He throws nuts at people instead of. Like,
and you can't get it anymore.
You can't get it.
No.
Well, no, you can get it, but you have to wait till the season comes along, and then the loot boxes will add
randomly
those skins in, and then you've still got to get this to get out of it.
Fair enough. And this one is pretty cool. I was looking at this today.
Yeah.
So, if you like Red Dead Redemption,
I do.
Yes. There's a new MMO that's about to be made. It's still, they're talking about it. They're going to chuck it up on Kickstarter in they said within the month. So I think it's about the end of the month that it's going to come up. And it's going to be a PvP MMO. And they got a couple of screenshots to sell it as well. And this is it.
Cool.
It's all Western.
First person or?
It's going to be more like, what is, so Red Dead Redemption's third person, so it's probably going to be third person. I'm putting it out. It's going to be
that's fine. That's like most MMOs.
Yeah. And
this is like on the back of Westworld and some other stuff that's talking about living in this frontier, like 19th century.
Well, it's called
world.
Wild West Online. That's the name they got for it.
That's just a good name, and
it
fine.
Sums it all up.
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't want to get too complicated with it.
No, like you're riding horses.
Yeah,
like
man.
it looks pretty cool. Like
there's been a few in our time. Cheers, Karma. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. There's been a few games, MMOs that we've actually. Like what was one? Was it that sort of alien one? Like aliens came. I forgot the name of it. Fuck.
Come on, mate.
Yeah, there was like a few that came out a little while after we stopped playing. The Old Republic.
Oh, okay, yep.
That came out and that looked really great, screenshots and everything, and then the gameplay and it was just buggy and. Because I guess you just don't know going in how much time is put in, like is required to create an amazing MMO anymore. Yeah. Like what does it take to get to that level where you've actually got this foolproof, amazing MMO? But we just don't know. So in the end, like a lot of them just fizzle out.
Yeah,
and that's why we want to do a show about that soon.
Yeah,
so,
definitely. What happens to MMOs?
Yeah, when they die.
When they die.
Yeah, the graveyard.
The graveyard of MMOs.
So.
When was that? That was about 4 years ago when everything was just MMO.
It was.
It's like open world now. Everything's open world these days.
That's right. Yeah. And I think I forgot. I honestly wish I could remember what it was called. It's still on Steam now. I'm pretty sure it's free to play.
Oh, yeah.
Secret World.
Oh, dude. Well, that is actually coming like completely free to play. You don't even need to buy it anymore.
Oh my god.
And I actually read that, but I'm like, oh, who cares about that piece of news? That game was rubbish.
Yeah. Secret World.
Yeah. I played the beta for that, dude.
There was another one that was like a Maxi type one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the one I'm thinking of? I can't remember the name of it.
Nah.
It was a.
I remember that WildStar.
Yeah, WildStar was apparently pretty good.
I played that. I got that was in the time when I was just doing every beta I could for MMOs, and I was playing everything. It was pretty fun. Like I did play a Secret Worlds beta, and then I just went, I'm not buying that game. That was horrible.
Oh, was it that bad?
Yeah, I just didn't like it. It wasn't my thing. And I played what is it? The friggin' other one, WildStar. Played that, and I did sign up to a couple of months of that, and I just went, yeah. Guild Wars 2 was probably the best I played in that whole time.
There wasn't World of Warcraft. That's right.
Yeah, and now there's Final Fantasy 14, and I'm digging that.
Yeah, well, you're right. You found the other one.
I found the other one.
The other good one that isn't, like...
It's not dying. It's still got a community at the moment.
Exactly. So,
Yeah. Cool. But that game looks interesting. I'm actually...
from screenshots, whatever you can gather from there, it looks good.
Yeah, so I'm keen to see their video they put up on Kickstarter at the end of the month and
exactly.
see how they're trying to sell it.
Okay.
Let's talk about this. This was pretty cool. I saw this and I had a laugh. So we're going down... So this is New Zealand, but we're going to go to Australia. Look at this.
Yeah, because why would you want to talk about anything in New Zealand?
Look at the top-selling game this week.
Ooh, that's
AFL
amazing.
Evolution.
I told you, man. I fucking told you.
We laughed about this last week going, AFL.
Yeah, but I didn't laugh probably didn't laugh in the same way you would. There hasn't been an AFL game since PlayStation 2.
It beat Prey.
That's what's probably more interesting, is that they both came out last week and AFL Evolution sold better in Australia than Prey did.
That's insane.
Get on Metacritic right now. Get a fucking review of AFL Evolution. Get on it.
Oh, I've got to do it.
See, without controlling the actual main computer, I can just bark orders at you.
Yeah, and I'm like, crap.
Yes, sir, no, sir. Oh, thank you, sir.
I guess so.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What else can I do for you?
I wonder if there is even... All right, let's have a look. Let's see if it's there. Is there anything?
It's there. It was difficult for me to get reviews. Yeah, because these games don't get released in other countries.
No. So I wonder if there is even a review on here.
So like Don Bradman...
There's nothing yet. So
40.
Oh,
from Stiviver?
And he's a critic, apparently.
But we deserve a much better attempt than this quick cash-in. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
See, like I went... Before I was thinking of buying Don Bradman Cricket 2017, and it wasn't... It wasn't reviewed too well, but there was barely any reviews on... So Press Start Australia.
Gave it 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Wow.
Oh.
But it still sold better. Like, I mean, even Prey did...
It got it in the 70s, high 70s.
Reviews. Yeah, that's like a game that you'd buy if you had lots of time and lots of money.
Oh.
I'm still pretty bummed about that. But, yes, dude, AFL game, mate. I can imagine...
How yuck.
Yeah, see, that's like that Don Bradman game got a 7 out of 10. So but it's cricket. So I would play it probably regardless of the review, as long as it was a decent game. 7's a decent game.
Yeah, it is. I reckon 7's a good game.
And Prey being 7.9, that's a good, decent game.
Yeah.
So...
Get this right, man. So, did you ever play Alan Wake?
No, I heard every arsehole and their dog talking about it, though.
Yes. Well, get this right. Their music license agreement is expiring this week.
How does that work?
I don't know, but it is. And they're taking it off all digital stores because they can't sell it anymore digitally. And because it's like they have to renew their license agreement for the music for that game.
But why does this not happen with any other game?
I don't know. And so it's gone, and it's going off tomorrow, and they're having massive sales on this game. If you guys are listening to the stream, you can pick it up for about $3 at the moment
on Steam.
Yep.
Whoa.
Or you can pick it off key sites for $2.50.
Oh.
So it's pretty cool. I like it because it's kind of like he's like a writer. So just the way he talks is really cool. And I really enjoyed that game, and I've got all of it on Steam, so I should.
What do you mean
back.
all of it?
So there's DLC packs. There's a whole lot. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff involved with that game. And I remember when that game was getting talked about, like E3 back in the days, and people were saying this is going to be such an intuitive horror game. It's going to be great. It's going to be so awesome working with the flashlight because it's all like the darkness, and you bring the light into the darkness, and then you can shoot them, and it's full on. But it's not that scary, to be honest. It's nothing.
I do remember it kept being promoted as that scary game.
Yeah.
And I was like...
It wasn't that scary. I played Silent Hills and stuff that scare the crap out of people instead of that. So maybe we might play that. I might stream that over Halloween if I want to do it maybe. But I'm probably going to play Silent Hill in Halloween time.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Shit, son. Halloween stream. I'll have to go back to Alien Isolation.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, should drop a little quick note. Did see Alien Covenant.
Oh, you did?
Was definitely impressed.
You were?
Yeah. Not like, not fucking like, oh my God, this is the greatest Alien movie ever. But it was a incredible improvement on Prometheus.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
So,
anything's better than Prometheus, though.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Come on, I fell asleep.
Yeah, but you fell asleep
at
every movie back then because you just get up for work at 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a great movie. I would definitely recommend it. If you are an Alien fan, you will love it. Like I really liked it. I'm a big Alien fan. I had a few issues with it, but that's,
it's given.
Doesn't matter. I have a few issues with like Star Wars movies when they come out.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, go check that out. When you see the Alien in this form, so like the CG now, you've got it to where is incredibly real. It's terrifying.
Wow.
Woo.
Okay,
so when
cool.
you go and see it, I guarantee you'll like it. But you got to find someone because your wife won't go with you.
My wife will not go. She's full on scared of aliens.
It's the worst kind because it's like parasitic as well. It's like they do this creep into you. And
she will lose her mind if she watches that. She'll be having nightmares for weeks.
Yeah. Don't do it, man.
It's not happening.
Okay.
So this one here, I want you to talk about this, Jordan. This is going to be about this Overwatch tournament that's going to be hosted in Australia. I don't know any information about it. You're the man himself.
The one that hosted in Australia. Yeah. Is this the...
I saw you post something up on Facebook about it. You're saying that it's like they're going to do
Oh,
like 3
yeah.
parts or whatever.
Okay, so they're hosting one of the... That's right. I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah.
One of the World Cup group stages, which the group stages is going on right now.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I was just looking that up before. So the first stage is just like the announcement that they were doing a World Cup, which is awesome.
That's huge, yeah.
Second stage was voting. So you can vote for people, like players, to represent countries. So if you know, like, you have 6-man teams, that's how Overwatch is. I guess you vote on
like
6...
a captain kind of thing of a team.
Yeah, there'll be captains and...
Wow.
But 6 players you've got to vote on to get 6 Australians. The best 6 Australian Overwatch players. Well, I don't know. Is he the best?
I don't know. He's best. He's definitely master, but not grandmaster yet.
If he's not grandmaster, because even being in grandmaster doesn't mean shit, man. There's top 500 beyond that.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to be MLG status.
Oh yeah, dude. Okay. Like, but even then, like, it still doesn't necessarily matter. Like, you can be top 500, you can be grandmaster, but you could still like be not like super coordinated. You could just game the SR system. Anyway, I don't want to go into that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
The group stage now. Skill rating. Skill rating, mate. Get with the fucking program.
Look at you, mate. You're into Blizzard games now.
When you
mate.
get Shane's account, you'll get right into it with me, and I know you'll love it. So the group stage is happening now, which is basically, I think it's getting the Oh, no. So the group stage is actually... All the teams have been assembled, I'm pretty sure. The group stage is like in any World Cup where you actually get... there's that many countries. I think there's 30 countries. Or 32 countries. I think it's how it works because they've got to find that even number.
Yeah.
But there'll be 4 countries in a group. Okay. And they will have each team will play another country once. So... I saw one. This is a great example, and this is the most hilarious example. So South Korea is in a team with like the Netherlands, Denmark, and some other one. And what? So like it gives you the actual ranking as well. So South Korea is ranked number 2, and then the rest of them are like 20 and all this other shit. They're nowhere near, and they're like, wow, what a fucking because the groups get this randomized.
Yeah, so they're gonna get poleaxed the whole way.
I wonder who's going to qualify through that fucking group. South Korea's going to wipe the floor with them.
How's China going? Like, because I see China's a pretty big player.
I think they're like 3rd.
Wow.
I don't know who's first.
Okay.
It's either US. I thought South Korea was first. But maybe the US is technically first.
Because...
Or maybe it's China. Maybe US is 3rd.
That'd be full on, hey?
But you never get to see Chinese games. I was listening to this podcast the other day about it. You don't get to see Chinese games because, first of all, the internet's crap, and the internet also blocks a lot of stuff.
Government controlling, mate.
Fascists. Dirty fascists. No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah, it looks cool. I honestly, man, You want to know the truth? I've been watching a few competitive games.
On Twitch, man.
Not on Twitch. No,
Okay.
not on Twitch. I'll just go on YouTube and I'll watch like the big. There's like all these teams. So there's all these like.
That's hilarious, dude. So you're getting into it.
I was like, I want to see what these pros are like, and I was like wondering. I'm like, okay, so what am I doing?
Yep.
And what do I have to do with certain characters to get to be like that?
Okay.
And some of them are freaks, right?
They would
Some
be.
of the DPS characters are freaks. But then the other ones, a lot of the other characters, you don't need to be mechanically gifted. You have to have game knowledge, which is just like earned over time.
Yeah, with
So
playing
that's not
everything.
that's not something that's out of reach, really. But like mechanical stuff is not out of reach. It just takes a little bit longer than game knowledge. But some of them are unreal. I mean, the teams are obviously really good. But I'm just trying to look for tips, man. I'm just trying to find out what do I got to do.
That's the way to do it, man.
To get better and just watch. I'm like, see what these guys do. And I've actually
pros.
since I've watched a few videos on it, I've like actually like rapidly like increased my like ability to like hold a team together. It's crazy.
That's
You're just watching a few videos. And so if anyone's watching, you want to know how to get a little bit better at the game you're playing, just watch a few videos.
Just watch a few.
Just watch just a few videos.
Yeah, I do it all the
And
time.
just watch it and just go, look, what are they doing that I'm not doing?
What's a rotation?
Be
Yeah.
introspective. Don't fucking blame your team. I do a bit of that sometimes, and it makes me mad because afterwards I'm like, I'm sorry for cursing.
I hear you though. You're
I got
like,
a bit.
"Oh, what the fuck?"
I get a bit
Yeah.
shitty, but at the same time, just look at what you can do better. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that's all the news we have
That's all.
for this week.
And we're going to get into this amazing topic.
All right, this is what we've been
This is our
working on.
segment.
You've been working on
Me.
for a few months.
Oh, I just
When
put
did it come
down.
out? March? Yeah, it was March.
3rd.
Well,
March
okay,
3rd.
so
Yeah.
a bit over 2 months.
And then this is going to be our Zelda Breath of the Wild review. All right, so the development at E3 2011, dude. This is when Miyamoto revealed at the tech demo of a HD Zelda game.
Ooh,
So
HD.
everyone was like, holy crap. So this is like around when the Wii U first came out. And they said it's going to be released on the Wii U. They said this in 2013. They said 2013. They're like, it's going to be out on Wii U. And everyone's like,
They weren't wrong.
it's coming soon. It's coming soon. No. It came out on the 3rd of March 2017. And it was actually then ported to the Wii U and built for the Switch.
So from tech demo, it was 6 years.
6 years. And so they probably worked on it for a couple of years before that.
Jesus.
They worked on it for a long time because there was no Zelda game in the Wii U lifespan. There was only HD remasters.
Yeah.
Or this port of Breath of the Wild, which I played it on. I played it on Wii U because I'm not buying a Switch yet, like I said in our Switch episode.
Yeah. Go back and listen to that.
Yeah, definitely.
That was some salt thrown around there.
And I still think it's a good piece of hardware. I don't like playing with the screen, to be honest. Maybe it's probably just me. The buttons are too small on the Switch.
Okay.
That's one thing. I was trying to play
So you
last night.
You want a controller?
I want a controller, but I can still play the gamepad on the Wii U because it's a bigger machine. It's bigger. It's hot, like thicker. You can grab your hands all the way around it. It's got bigger buttons on it than the tiny Switch buttons they've got and how thin it is. It just doesn't feel right.
You'd want to play it with a controller on a TV, you
Definitely.
reckon?
But I do like the portability of the Switch, and I actually played half of this game on the gamepad.
Yeah, because
So-
you were sat in your room.
Yeah, I sat in my room and
On the Wii U.
just up all night playing this. But, it was good. There was frame rate issues, though. I'll get into that later.
Yep.
Okay, so the story of this game. So 10,000 years prior to the events of the game, the kingdom created 4 divine beasts that were there to protect Hyrule from Ganon. And it just destroys it instantly, basically. So over the years, these machines were lost and buried, and Zelda's father recovered them as he believed that Zelda didn't have the power from the prophecies that were stated in, all the stuff. Because, like, all these Zeldas link together. And so there's always Zelda, and there's always the hero Link that will save everyone.
Yeah.
And she's got power that taps into whatever and to save the world. So that was that. That's all I'm going to say for now.
Oh, you keep me in suspense.
Yeah, I'm keeping you
man.
in suspense.
Oh, geez.
So that's just the background knowledge of the whole game.
Yep.
Okay. So the game starts up, and it's just on the screen just saying Link, Link. And you can hear it. You're like, that must be Zelda. And you wake up in the Shrine of Resurrection after being asleep for 100 years.
Shit.
So you don't know what the hell's happened. You've lost your memory, and
Oh,
you just
cool.
you wake up. That's
Cool.
it. Yeah, and you walk outside, And it's kind of like all planned like this. It's like, you run out onto the peak of this mountain, and it's just like the whole open area. It was like that Oblivion moment when you get out of the dungeon in Oblivion and you get look at the world and you go, holy crap.
They have those, and but like there's not such a common thing in Western games anymore.
No,
but like when you're Nintendo trying to save your franchise, well, not the franchise, but your company almost. You're like, we need to show you that we've actually built a fucking incredible game. So we're going to do what games we're doing from like 6 years ago. Look at this. Look at this, everybody. Oh!
Yeah, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" And it's but anyway, so you walk out, you meet this old man, and he tells you, he's got a sick paraglider, and you're like, "Oh, I want that paraglider."
That's really weird.
And he says, "Oh, you can get off this to get basically off the starting area and go and venture around the world." And he just piss farts you around, man, just being a dick, just.
Stop being a dick, bro.
He keeps getting you to do orders. I'll give it to you if you do this. I'll go unlock these 4 shrines or whatever. And you keep doing it. And then he's like, oh, actually, can you do this again? Oh, can you do that? And he just keeps sending you on all this stuff. But at the end, he takes off his robe. And he's actually King Rom. And he is Zelda's father.
Right.
Yes. And
why didn't he just say that from the beginning?
Because
why did he have to fuck with you and get you to do all these errands for it?
Apparently he didn't want to disrupt, because he knew you would have lost your memory after the sleep, and he wanted to like build your trust up and get you like kind of you just woken up, man. Like, it takes a couple hours to get ready to get into work, man. You just want to jump.
Couple of hours. Holy shit.
Hey man, I'm a slow riser, mate.
Yeah, apparently. Holy shit, 2 hours.
I'm like I sit there at work. I got to do something soon.
Except you don't, because work's fucking shit.
But anyway, he does that, and he comes in and he's just like, look, mate, you are Link and you're here to save the world. And he's a spirit now.
Better get to it. Get on this paraglider.
You find out then he's dead, of course, because it's a spirit.
Oh, right.
So he's dead, and you're sitting there. He tells you the whole story with how Ganon ended up coming back and actually corrupting all of the divine beasts that are meant to destroy the Ganon itself. Calamity Ganon, the divine beasts are meant to do that. But he took them over, killed the heroes that are in there. Like, they've each got their own kind of guardians of the divine beasts. And they're your friends. And they're all to control it, to blow Ganon to pieces.
Jeez.
But he killed them, killed the king, and Zelda is gone.
Oh,
and you don't know what's happening.
Come back, Zelda.
Yeah, she's gone, but something's not quite right. She's not dead. There's no spirit of her yet. What the hell's happened? So he's told you, you must go and get all the 4 divine beasts and basically destroy the corruption, get in there, and just basically use them to defeat Ganon again, what it was meant to be there for.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's all these other ones, and they got the boss inside of them as well. So you got to do like a big dungeon, and it's like all like they're really cool puzzles. So the whole beast, because it's basically animals. Like one's a camel, one's a bird, one's a elephant, and what's the other one? The other one's like crap, I forgot what the other one is. But anyway, you can move them because they're moving around the whole plane, and you can actually like say the elephant, for example. You need to move its trunk because the water's coming out of its trunk.
Yeah.
And it's got to basically move all these objects around in the dungeon of what degrees the trunk's moved at.
Oh my god.
So it's pretty hard to get them. But at the end, they got a boss fight. And this is this part that I said I was getting pissed off at. Right?
Yeah.
I'd done 2 of these divine beasts. And I was up to the Thunderblight Ganon. And he was destroying my face, man. Because you've actually got to use all the special abilities. Like the backflips at the perfect timing so you can get this flurry strike where you can attack him in slow motion and all stuff like that. And, man, that took forever. But once I got that, the other ones were just easy. Just smashed them. But basically, once you get all the divine beasts, you go to Hyrule Castle, of course, where Ganon is. And you can go in there. And you've got all of them. So they got the Guardians. I forgot what they're called. Like, there's like Urbosa, Mifa, Rivali, and you've got Daruk as well. He's like a Goron. And they're the 2 guys. And they were actually your friends. And you unlock memories every time you meet another one of these guardians that were inside the divine beasts.
Yeah.
And you'd find out. And it's like really cool because you've got these memories of them that are coming back of them being like awesome mates of yours. And it's just really cool to see them. The voice acting of them were fantastic. But there wasn't enough of it. That's
you reckon... Yeah, I think you said it to me a while ago. You're just disappointed there wasn't more.
Yeah, there wasn't more. And so after destroying all the corrupted beasts, you go to Hyrule Castle. They all have this laser beam. They all blow Ganon. And he starts off at half health, which makes the fight friggin' easy. And it's basically you kill him, kill Ganon, Hyrule Castle saved, and Zelda is actually inside Ganon. So she actually sealed up Ganon's corruption to Hyrule Castle so it wouldn't spread. And she was stuck inside of Ganon. And with you destroying Ganon, she came out and then just basically blew Ganon to shreds. So it was a very cool ending about there. I've got a few things. So that's basically the story summed up as quick as I could because it is pretty big.
Yeah.
And there's all these other, like there's a full main quest, but you can actually miss all these quests. Like you can not even do any of the divine beasts, and you can just go run straight from the entry of the game right into Hyrule Castle and beat Ganon. So you can actually speed run this game in 40 minutes. I saw one do it.
What?
Do it, yep. So you don't even need to do any of this storyline content. You can just go, I've come out, kill Ganon, done, game over.
But how would you fight him if you had no...
You just pick... So in Hyrule Castle, that's where the best loot is. So you can just walk straight in there. If you can sneak through everything, you can get in there, grab all the good swords. You just won't have any armor. That's the only thing.
Oh, right.
So if you cook up enough food, which you find in Hyrule Castle, you find a lot of food, which regains your health. Just run in there and bash him.
Jesus.
I couldn't do it. Like I had, at the end, I think I had 14 hearts at the end of it because I had to get the Master Sword. Had to do it. Because it's in every other Zelda.
Yep.
So I had to do that one.
But one that never breaks.
Yes. But I got one bad thing about this game. One. It was great. Storyline was awesome. All the hidden memories that Zelda's got that you unlock, they're really, like, because it's all about 100 years ago when she's trying to tap her power.
Yeah.
And she can't do it. And she's praying to the gods and trying to get her power, but nothing's happening. It's really like it's just insane. Like a heartfelt story where she's trying so hard and she fails every time.
Yeah.
And at the end, basically, everyone's corrupt and everyone's being killed. And she saves you and puts you in the Shrine of Resurrection and just puts you to sleep and uses her power to do that. And then uses a tiny bit of power she had unlocked just at the end to control Ganon in Hyrule Castle. And that was it. And then that's what you find along the way from finding Zelda's memories.
Okay.
One thing about the story is the ending was horrible.
What do you mean?
I didn't feel like a hero, dude.
Yeah.
I felt like at the end, basically, you kill Ganon. And you know what that is? Zelda comes up to you and looks at you. She says, "Do you remember me?" And because you're like the voiceless hero, you just stare and look at her. And that's it, and the credits roll.
Jesus.
That's it.
Oh.
And there is like, the other cutscenes that they do after the end of all the credits and stuff like that now. And there's two. So I got the bad one because I just didn't get one of Zelda's memories because I just was like, stuff this.
You just wanted to finish it?
I just want to finish it.
Yep.
So that was basically...
You got shit to do, mate. You got a podcast to do.
Got to get this stuff rolling.
Got a bloody review, mate.
Anyway, the one I got was you're standing there at the end with Princess Zelda and you're looking at Hyrule Castle, not corrupted by Ganon anymore.
Yeah. And
all the spirits of all the four other heroes and the king were standing there and they all walk away and disappear. Like you've basically helped them out. You've revenged their death. And
Jesus.
Yes, and that was it. And so, but the other ending is basically, which is called the true ending, which is Zelda coming up to you and she's like, all right, so we've got to go and build relationship with all the other areas around Hyrule again. And basically you continue on the adventure.
Right.
And I just didn't like it. It didn't make you feel like you really were the hero. No one really praised you. Maybe because there was only one person alive out of the Hyrule Castle. It was only you and Zelda.
Jeez.
So...
yeah, like would it... It was meant to be a bit more depressing?
Yeah, it was definitely a depressing game because that's the thing I loved about the story is you start the game in the world of ruin. Yeah. You start it when everything is screwed up and you've come right to the middle of it.
You going through it isn't... It's not supposed to be happy. It's supposed to be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like everything's all fucked up. And then at the end, when you fix it, you haven't necessarily fixed the whole world. Everything's still fucked up.
It's just so true.
You've just begun to fix it, so you don't get that. No one's there to actually be like, whoa,
you're awesome.
You've done so well. Yeah, instead you just get like, oh my God, it's over. It's finally over.
And that's probably what it is. You're just sitting there and you're like, oh, well, that was a mission.
It's just a different type of ending.
It is. And because I'm like, I'm wanting that Star Wars ending where everyone's clapping you and then
they
there's
turn
Chewie
around
going, like that's what I wanted. I wanted cool stuff like that, but I didn't get
goddamn weeb.
Anyway, all in all, their story was definitely cool. The low point was just awesome because it was all low, all dark, and there was only those bits of hope when you like get rid of the corruption from the divine beasts and you reunite with your friends. And they've like, can you please? I'll give you part of my power to destroy Ganon. Do it for me. Avenge my death.
Yeah.
So I liked that kind of part. Like it was awesome about that. So I'm going to give the story a 9.
Oh yeah.
So the story is definitely good, and I'm trying to put it up against Ocarina of Time. And to be honest, I haven't played Ocarina of Time in a long time. I haven't finished the game in a long time. So I would almost say this is more story content in this than the Ocarina of Time.
It's tough. Again, you're comparing two of the games together because you've got to compare it to how you felt then.
Exactly, and it's so hard to do. But I'm fully enjoying this game. I want to keep playing it, but that will be for replayability when I get to that next.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Definitely good. Gameplay. Let's get into that.
Mate.
Gameplay, I'm going to sum it up real quick. Weapons and armor drop all around the place. You can actually, if you electrocute an enemy, you can grab their sword and you can use their sword. You can use their shields. You can pick up everything, but everything deteriorates.
Yeah, it's pretty fast deterioration, isn't it?
Fast. So if you pick up a soup spoon, it will be broken in 3 hits, which makes sense. If you pick up a rusty sword, it'll be dead, gone in 10 hits.
Yeah.
And you only have a limited amount of space. Unless you go find all these Kokori nuts and all the stuff like that. And that is grind worthy. You got to pick up rocks to try and find these nuts and give them back to this guy to give you more armor slots or anything like that.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, so it's a lot of grinding, and I've scrapped all that and I just went, I'll just find good weapons and chuck away the crap ones.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen you play some of it and I was like, there's a lot of weapon switching and a lot of like strategy for heavy weapons and like small weapons.
Definitely,
because
so, you want to have your shield out to block sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you got a 2-handed weapon, you got to put away your weapon and you got to pull out your shield.
Which is probably a lot more detail than a Zelda's had for a while.
Hell yeah, a lot more. Like they didn't have that at all. You had the Master Sword that never deteriorated. That was it.
Oh really?
Yep, never. And then you had the Hyrule Shield that was the best shield. That was it. And that's how you roll around the game. You start off with a crap weapon and you get a good one and that's it. Then you're the Zelda, you're Link, and then you're cruising through everything.
It's just a little bit, instead now it's fucking like difficult.
Yeah, and it makes it good. And like some bosses I went, well, like Thunderblight Ganon, I didn't have enough weapons. So I just had to go, all right, I'm leaving this boss and I'm going to go find some weapons, grind a bit, get a few more health.
Yeah.
Everything like that. So
tough. It's just, we were talking about that a while ago. It seems like this is one of those. It pushes a bit more difficulty onto the game.
Definitely.
To make it a bit more interesting.
These machines, right? So back when they made these divine beasts, they also had machines as well, like these guardians that cruise around. They look like octopuses, but land robots.
Yeah, I remember seeing this.
And they wreck your face, mate. They will one-shot you. Anytime, if they get the lasers, it gives you enough time to try and get out of the road. But if you're in an open space with no cover, you're dead one shot. But there is techniques you can do. So you can pull out your shield, and if you press B at the exact right time, you actually can block the beam and shoot it straight back into the actual enemy itself. And I've done it a few times, man, because you're scared, mate. You don't want to get hit by that freaking beam, dude. So, but in Hyrule Castle, they're everywhere. And that made it friggin' hard. Fuck. But I just was Stealth Lord, man. Stealth through the whole thing, mate.
But that wouldn't have been in other Zelda games either. Stealth.
No, not at all. So the gameplay of this game is 100 times better than any other Zelda game I've ever played.
And that's where I reckon all the positivities come from. And rightfully so.
And the way the weapons broke, it didn't piss me off. I was like, fair enough. It makes sense. I've got this crappy enemy's weird wooden sword.
It'd be different if there was a scarcity of weapons.
Yeah,
like
but weapons are everywhere.
You're struggling to find them, and you're like, I've finally got a good weapon and it breaks. No, you're like, there's so many different weapons.
I'll find another royal sword in wherever I'm going. Yeah. They're like the powerful weapons are rare. So you've got like your fire blade and all this stuff like that. They're rare, but you just use them on the bosses. That's it. You don't need to use them on lightweight little grubs cruising around.
No, that's right.
But I didn't really take on any world bosses either. There's world bosses in this game, and they're full on hard too. But I just went, holy crap, stuff this, and just peeled out on those things.
Jeez.
So I'm going to give gameplay a 10 because
Yeah.
I have never played a Zelda game like this, and I'm reviewing it on the other Zelda games like you're meant to. If you're a Zelda fan, you're going to review it as a Zelda game. Like,
That's
it's
right.
not going to be reviewed as playing an Uncharted or Horizon Zero
But I
Dawn.
reckon that's probably fair, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. What I've seen, I think it's the gameplay is the thing that, like, the most impressive thing about it.
Yeah. Music. Now, this was really cool. It was more it's just more really atmospheric, like music. It was like not much like the old Zeldas where it's like dun 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 dun, dun like as you're just walking around the fields. It was really just
quiet,
quiet, orchestrated, just soothing
because
music.
That's right, because you're meant to be. It's a sort of music that would not keep your blood pressure up, but just keep you relaxed.
And it was very relaxing because you're cruising the land of nothing but enemies. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
And holy crap! And these two dudes that did it, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce their names because they're
Manaka, Kataoka,
Kataoka. But anyway, they've done like not much good stuff. Like they did Super Smash Bros for Wii U.
Yeah, look, they've only done like lots of Nintendo games,
and they did a great job at writing the composition for this game. Like they've done like
that
Animal
would
Crossing
not be
and
easy.
stuff like that. Like Mario 3D World, like Super Mario 3D World, Mario Kart 8.
No, that music in those games is just crappy. Like
Exactly, and they've come out and made these amazing pieces that are full orchestrated.
Yeah.
For this, and it's mind blowing. They're gonna get so much more work from this.
Oh God, yeah.
They've stepped their game
But
up.
I wonder whether they contracted to Nintendo.
They probably are.
Because it looks like they've just done Nintendo games. So it looks like a Nintendo contract. But not that's a problem. It's just that they probably, like, their technique and skill in this field is probably now just stuck on Nintendo rather than being able to go to some of the bigger developers and companies that want, like,
They'll have to become freelancers or something like that.
Yeah, they've seen this game. They're like, fuck. We want this music is amazing. We want these guys to come along and help us out with a game similar.
Because I know Final Fantasy, when they were making them, they had Nobuo Uematsu, and he was the composer for all the Final Fantasies from... He's still doing the Final Fantasies now. He composes at least one part, except for the latest one, 15. But yeah, he ended up it was after 10, I think it was. So after Final Fantasy 10, he became a freelancer. And he just went, I'm not going to be employed by Square anymore.
Yeah, good.
He left. And then, so they only get him in for a couple of pieces now, like the final piece. And that's all they get him for. Because they're probably paying these dudes just a standard wage. These guys have written some amazing pieces of work, and they're going to make a lot of money off these guys.
Yeah, they could go anywhere else.
Yeah, exactly. And there's music for every little detail in this game.
Yeah.
There is music for every time you cook. It's like got these like little ting, ting, tuk, 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 ting. And it's just cool. Like, and everything has its own unique tone. And it's built around music, this game. And that is what Zelda is. It's always music and...
Ocarina, mate.
Ocarina of Time. So you don't have a musical instrument in this game.
Yeah.
But they've built it into the gameplay. This music is everywhere.
Okay,
It's like, it's living in the world. It's great.
If you notice, like, some of the best games ever made, they almost always have, like, an amazing composition or score to go with it.
Yeah. Exactly right.
Like for me, obviously, The Last of Us is still well known to be like a fantastic game.
And that friggin' score in that game.
Yeah, and the composer for that like got the atmosphere like
down pat, man.
Oh, and you think you separate those two, separate the composer from the game, and you're like, what would this game be? And I imagine if you do that for this, then if you do it for Zelda, then you're losing part of it. You're losing, like, you wouldn't be this if they had this gameplay, this story, but then, just sort of more Nintendo-y music. Like,
if they had that, you'd be...
like, all happy, fun, like, you'd lose the appreciation for the story.
It wasn't a happy story.
That's right.
It was, it's definitely the best music for the game. I just kind of wish there was a bit more music. It's kind of like that Half-Life feeling I had where... where the music was fantastic, but there wasn't enough.
Yeah,
but it didn't need more. That's the other feeling that I feel for this game. It didn't need more music. I just wanted to listen to more awesome tracks.
Mm.
And I probably will get the OST for this, and I'll probably listen to it. It'll be great. Like I love listening to soundtracks of awesome composing work like this. Like,
yeah, I know you do.
As you know,
I know
the
you
weeby
do.
ways.
You friggin' Final Fantasy Lord, mate.
Oh, dude. But music, I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10 because that was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Art design and graphics. So they went on for this really different type of art style. I can't even put my hand on it. It's like almost like a painting kind of style.
It does look like that, yeah. Like pastel colors, a lot more pastel colors, and it looks hand drawn and then pasteled. Yeah. But then I think it's very it's kind of cell shaded, I guess.
It is, yeah. It's cell shaded, but different cell shading.
Yeah.
And I guess that's probably to keep up with the performance of the console itself. Like, it can't have a full-on 3D rendered, awesome, like, looking
it kind of has, like, this watercolor, like, style.
And it was fantastic. At the beginning, I was like, far out, this looks awesome. Like, you don't need good graphics to make a good game.
No, you don't.
No.
That's sort of surely been clear for a while, but it's just that, like, sometimes the graphics go hand in hand with the good graphics make the game better. It just depends on the game. Again, like, it depends on what you're making. Are you trying to make a real to life sort of art piece, or are you trying to make like a new world? Yeah. Because I mean, this sounds like they've tried to create a world almost from the ground up, that even though it already existed.
Yeah, it's like a different timeline of this world.
Exactly.
But it was opened up from like the last kind of open world one was Ocarina of Time. Like, that was open world-ish for the 64.
Yeah.
And I was actually cruising around in this game, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that I've walked this in Ocarina of Time. Like, it had resemblance of like areas, and I'm like, what the hell? This is Ocarina of Time, this area.
Jeez.
And it was really cool to feel like that as well. But of course, it's all corrupted and everything's destroyed.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Hyrule Castle is screwed. Like, at the end, everything's just trashed.
Jesus.
So, man, the art style was amazing. I liked it. Like, I full on love. There's two Zelda games I really like, and they kind of have the same graphics. Like, you've got Zelda Breath of the Wild and Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Wind Waker is awesome, but Wind Waker is more cartoony, where this one is more like a painting.
Okay.
And it's fantastic. So I really enjoy it. And this guy that done the artwork, he's done, what's his name? Satoru Takizawa. He's done a lot of other Zeldas. So he did Wind Waker.
Satoshi.
Yeah. He did Majora's Mask. He did Ocarina of Time. He has been there from the beginning almost. Whenever they had good 3D rendered stuff anyway. Yeah. So he's done Twilight Princess. He's done Skyward Sword, which was another one that had that kind of art style, like this weird drawing art style. But it was more 3D-esque, like looks more like a person as such, and then in an artistic way. So this guy, he's definitely knows what he's doing, this artist. Yeah. He is insane, and he is probably the Zelda king. You'd probably call him the godfather of Zelda artwork.
Yeah. And again, it's like a amalgamation of different people coming together to do one specific thing. But each of them getting each part right. Like, you know, really spot on.
And did you see that, man? He did Pokemon Box. I don't even know what that is, but it's Ruby and Sapphire. So he made the Pokemon Box for Ruby and Sapphire, this guy did.
What? Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he did like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, this guy. He's done a lot of stuff.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, art, given a 10 out of 10. My wife didn't like it. She said, oh, this looks crap.
No, I mean, I agree with you. I've seen this game. I've watched you play it.
Yeah.
I absolutely was like, oh, this looks really cool. Like, it looks different. And, you know, if you look different, you're like, oh, it could be shit. But different this time, I was like, no, that... If I played a game and it was something that I actually liked, I would be like, this is cool, this art style. Yeah. Like, if it was the format of a game that I would enjoy, I'd be like, yes, this is fine. I'm like, when you play Borderlands for the first time, and when it first came out, you're like, I've never played a game in this style, this art style.
Yeah.
But I was like, I love these games, so I'll play it, and then you go, this looks awesome. Like you just after you're like, I like that this is in the game. I wouldn't like now. I'm like, this is the way I want this game to be. I want, and then Borderlands obviously ends up being like that in the future. But that association with the art style is something that just comes from time. You just go, that looks good, and because it's a game that you like and it's done really well. As I said, like it looks like they've it's just the coordination between gameplay, story, and music, and then the artist. So you've got everyone carrying their weight, heavily, and then you put it all together.
It makes a great game.
But it wasn't like they all went off on their own. They obviously the art had to talk to music had to talk to gameplay, and you know what I mean. And
the director of this game, he's been doing them all. Like he is the godfather of Zelda.
Oh yes,
this Miyamoto.
Miyamoto-san.
Miyamoto-san. He is.
Hey.
Yeah, unreal.
Hey. Bye.
Did I give you what I give art? Yeah, I gave it a...
You gave it a 10, mate. You gave
10.
it a...
Replayability. Who am I going to... This is insane, the game. I have only scratched the surface.
How many hours do you reckon you've done?
I couldn't even tell you. I tried to find it in the game, and I'm like, where the hell is the
30?
hour?
30?
I'm talking more about 40s.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because I did a lot of shrines. Because I wanted to get my health up.
And that's like a side quest that takes a bit?
Yeah, and I think I did 50 odd shrines. How much
does that take? Half an hour?
Oh, they took each shrine, depends on what it is. They take 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
But you got to travel to these shrines. They're all over the place, and basically they can turn into save points once you discover the shrines.
Oh, okay.
So you've got this little detection device that, like on your Sheikah slate, which is like the device you use, which is you take photos with it, everything like that.
Yeah.
And
that system, I remember you showed me that.
Yeah.
I was like, photos in the game.
Exactly.
As well. You take selfies in that as well?
Yep. Yeah, everything, dude.
God, yeah.
You had to.
Oh.
Yeah, so this Sheikah slate will bleep, like do a little beep every time you coming up to like near a shrine, and you can and then that's what gets you sidetracked from the story, because this thing's beeping. You're like, I'll just go get the shrine, and then when you're walking off or riding your horse to another area, it's beeping at you again. You have to go do the shrine, and that's probably where most of my shrine hunting came from. I'll be doing like 5 shrines.
And just get distracted.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, fuck yeah, I want to increase my stamina.
Yeah, and like, what's at the top of that mountain? And you can climb to the very top of anything in this game.
As long as you have the stamina to hold, is it like climb that thing? Yeah.
Yeah, that stamina bar is everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can max that out, and you can just climb for days.
That'd be sick.
Full on. But I think there's 130 shrines in the game.
Jesus. And you said you did 50.
Yeah, and they're all puzzles. Every single one of them is a giant puzzle. One of them I was getting so pissed off that Shane came up to me, and we had to actually pull up the tablet itself, like the actual Wii U controller, the big one with the screen, and you have to move it around, and you have to get this ball into a section, then flick it over to another area so it would unlock the door.
Oh my God.
And it was friggin' bullshit. We're sitting there trying to move it around, and even Shane's like, what the friggin' hell? And we spent at least half an hour just trying to flick this ball.
Sometimes they're like, a lot of those things, you know how, I actually think back when Sony used to release exclusives on the PS3, they had, I swear it had to be a contractual agreement when they were making games to add a feature of their new console into a game. So they had the 6-axis.
6-axis.
Which was the fucking cancer on PS3.
Heavenly Sword, man. That was all 6-axis.
So games like The Last of Us, which was, that's why I think it is, because all they had for that in there was you had to just shake your controller when your light would flicker, right? But when that went on to PS4, so the remastered edition, that was just gone.
Oh,
there was no there was no flickering, there was nothing like that.
Do they even have 6-axis still on the controllers?
No, it's gone.
They're gone, yeah.
It's gone. So that's what I'm saying. I think that exists in that space to be like, all right, we're going to sell a part of it to show off our technology.
Yep.
And every game that's developed by Sony Computer Entertainment, Europe, Asia, or like, Japan or whatever, has to incorporate this thing. So I think that's probably what they did for this as well, because you know how they were talking about the which probably exists on the Wii U.
HD Rumble.
Yeah, that sort of thing. They have to show off part of it.
Yeah.
And a portion of the game.
The movability of this thing.
Has to display that.
Yeah.
And they probably have that in just about every game on Nintendo. So.
Oh, they do.
I didn't like that part.
Okay. The whole but it was the smallest part in it.
Yeah, one particular shrine puzzle.
If you are playing on the gamepad, this is why I played mainly with the Pro Controller, was the fact that you have to actually, when you're aiming with the bow, you have to move the gamepad around. It had that function built into it. You could turn it off, but I just used the game Pro Controller.
Yeah.
So you just use the joysticks. It's fine. But yeah, replayability, it's endless. People are playing for 200 hours.
Jesus.
It's crazy. And the new DLC pack's coming out soon. It's going to have a lot more content. Like, this game is going to be one of those games.
Addition to the world,
dude.
Like another part.
Oh, no, not another part. Just extra added things in there. So you can, like, the trial they did, the hard mode. You've got all that kind of stuff coming in.
Is it New Game Plus?
I wouldn't have a clue. Probably would be, because most of those Japanese games do a New Game Plus.
Do they?
Yes. Like, Persona 5 has a New Game Plus.
See, that's
Final
what you
Fantasy
want.
15 New Game Plus.
That's what you want. I reckon you want a New Game Plus, or you just want scaling.
Yeah.
I'm sure it does scale, so you're...
Oh, yeah, it's got a scale.
You finish the game, but like you could go wandering around and doing all this other stuff, but it's still not easy.
Actually, at the moment, you just have to reload your last save before you fight Ganon. And you just have to cruise off.
Oh, okay.
So that's what happens at the moment.
All right, so maybe that's still something they can incorporate later on.
But apparently because they got 2 DLC packs coming. Expansion packs. The second one is going to have new story content.
Oh, wow.
So I'm wondering what that's going to be about. But that's coming out next year, they said.
That's all right.
So wait for that.
There's a lot of time in this game to blow for a while.
It's big. The map's bigger than Skyrim.
If you take time to make it expansion, you generally can create a better expansion, sell it for a little bit more, and people will rave about it.
Yeah.
And it could be another selling point the fucking Switch needs.
Definitely. At the moment, I couldn't believe the sales at the moment for that. This 1-2 Switch is still number 3, dude. Still third. Jesus. Still third on the list this week.
It's because there's nothing else, man.
Yeah, it's so true.
There's nothing else.
So replayability 10.
Yep.
So
fair call.
That's it. So
that's 49 out of 50. I can do that before you even go.
I know. So it's definitely a 98 out of 100.
Oh yeah.
And it's insane to say that as well, because I probably wouldn't even give Final Fantasy that, because most of the open world Final Fantasy stuff, I've seen it before in other games. They didn't change anything. The art style was the same kind of art style as The Witcher.
It's laziness.
This one, they change everything. They go off on their own. They thought outside the box in this game.
It's not easy to do and do well, but if you don't try it, people will fucking... It happens all the time. It happened to Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a perfect example. Or even like Assassin's Creed, and they all just get like, look, we're kind of sick of you rinsing your old product over us over and over again. And now you have like refreshing games coming out that you just go, look, either stop releasing them yearly or give us new, it looks different.
Yeah.
They're saying like it looks like a different game. It's the same, lots of gameplay elements completely different, but like you've still got a lot of the same like story things there. A lot of the lore is still the same. You just have a better gameplay system, a more like next gen, like sort of graphical quality, and even though the art style is different, it pays off in the long run.
Well, I'm sick of talking now.
You're going hard.
I sprayed out a review for this, and
That's fine,
there's
man.
so much more stuff I could talk about, and I'm just thinking in my head going, I could talk about that. I should have talked about that, but you know what? I'm leaving it at that. I gave you a rough outline of the whole story. Not every minute little thing you need to know.
No, you don't
enough
want to do that.
to know to get you enticed to want to play this game.
Yeah, man.
Fantastic.
It's like,
even Jordan's like, I kind of want to play this game.
yeah, it looks good, man.
If it was on PlayStation 4, he probably would play it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'd put some time into that.
Yeah.
Again, like I'm not gonna buy a Nintendo product.
No.
Not because I'm, I don't like anything else they produce.
Yeah,
so,
and that's the problem. Like, I look at the games I own on the Wii U, and it's either a Donkey Kong, Zelda games, and that's about it.
And yeah, I mean, we'll use the last couple of minutes here, but I mean, honestly, this is the thing keeping that this game if this had been shit, can you imagine what would have happened? Like
The Switch would have been failing right now.
You'd be not doing so well.
No.
So this is definitely carrying them into hopefully 2018 because no one wants to see them go.
No.
Especially you.
No. I think the Zelda, they've had bigger hits with Zelda than they have with Final Fantasy.
Oh God, yeah.
Like Zelda has every single game is in the 90s pretty much, except for the side spin-offs, like their stupid ones they had for Wii where it was like Link's Crossbow Adventure, like stuff like that. They've got just crap games like that.
I remember that.
And they are crap.
I remember that game.
Yeah,
you just like shoot targets and stuff.
Yeah, you see it for $5 at EB Games.
God
like,
damn it.
It's garbage. And I was almost about to buy it because I'm like, I could have it in the collection.
Oh, God. Sucker for the collection.
Because at the moment, I've got 14 or 15 Zelda games so far. So
Jeez.
That's like the other one because like either Final Fantasy I collect and my side one is Zelda that I'll slowly chip away at.
You're nuts, mate. You're crazy. All right.
Yep.
Mate, that's a show.
That was a show. And please don't forget to follow us on all our social media accounts. I can ramble them off for you again.
Yeah, you should do that.
I always do it, mate. And that is Facebook at No Objective Gaming, Twitter at No Objective Game, Twitch at No Objective Gaming AU. Please follow us on there because, man, Jordan's playing Overwatch all the damn time and he wants people to talk to him.
Yeah, but we got to get you on there playing some other shit.
Exactly.
We need you to get on there and play. People want to, like,
people want to see my games.
Yeah, I want to play other stuff, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I've got to get drawn off Overwatch somehow.
What should I play next? Oh! Snap!
What?
We forgot to do about we're gonna do a review. That's it. This next little part of the game, we're gonna review a game. We're gonna let you pick. Did you pick 2 games, mate? Or are you gonna think 2 on the top of your head, mate? So we're gonna pick 4 games in total, and we're gonna put it out to you guys, and you guys can pick what game what game we are gonna review next.
I might just give you one.
Give me one, so we'll just do 3.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think I'll give you 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I might just do 1 too then. Stuff it. We'll do 2.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
2. All right. I am gonna pick Planescape Torment.
Ugh.
Okay.
What was the other one? Final Fantasy 6 you were going to get me to do. All right.
Mine. I'll give you a Western RPG.
All right. Mine. It's Time Splitters 2.
Time Splitters 2.
I'm gonna.
All right.
When that gets in the mail, I'm gonna it's got to happen.
Okay. Time Splitters 2 or Planescape Torment.
So I think Time Splitters is going to win this one. If I can.
See, I think it is because when you sprayed that thing on Facebook, everyone was like,
"Dude, you don't know what you missed, man. You don't know what you missed."
Okay, all right. So
makes Time Splitters great again.
No. Planescape Torment, man.
Fuck no, not this fucking CRPG,
dude.
Bullshit.
It is one of.
If it's anything like Divinity: Original Sin, it can go in the straight in the bin.
It's completely different. I think you might like it because it is the darkest storyline with the most sick, twisted sense of humor ever. Like the skull that hangs around you talks about. Oh yeah, this body's still warm. It's still good to go. Like it is sick and twisted. Like you're dead person. You're like basically an undead. And you're cruising.
Well, all right. So what if it doesn't win? Whatever. Yes. But Time Splitters 2 is going to win.
Oh yeah, all right.
As I said, I'm going to get my Russian hacker mates onto it. We're going to fucking rig after they're done rigging the US election.
I'm going to put them on forums, man. I'll be like, come on, vote for it.
Fuck you. Yeah, it's not happening. Time Splitters, mate. It's happening. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So let's finish what I was rambling on about before that clicked in my head. So if that wins, I will be streaming Planescape Torment.
Oh yeah, that'll be sick.
Okay, I'll do that. I don't want to voice act all the characters, stuff that, but you can read along.
Oh my god.
So then we got YouTube at No Objective Gaming, Instagram at No Objective Gaming, where I'm going to be spraying this. Vote for Planescape.
Oh, fucking hell. You don't know what you're missing. When you figure out that Time Splitters is actually amazing, you'll be like, fuck.
All right.
It's so fun, man. All right.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
So
guys.
that's everything.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
Holy shit!
That's the show, man.
That's the show.
Oh man, my mouth is dry.
Number 18, all done, dusted.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you again. See you later.
Catch ya.